Hello, this is Drake playing Scavenger SV-4. This is an exploration roguelike game where no two runs are the same, but that's most roguelike games, so instead of telling you about the game, I better show you. Now, I haven't played this game before, but I've watched some people play it, so I know a bit about it. First up, we've got to name ourselves. Alright, I'm just as a reference, I'm going to, gosh, there's something highlighting, hold on. If you get that reference, well done. In fact, I'm going to... That's definitely wrong, but I don't care. Purple, grey, red, orange. Yeah, I'm gonna go with orange. And let's see, does that look good? That looks good. Alright. Begin game. The general premise of the game is you're in a planet, you're in a ship, and there's a planet somewhere. I can't see it out this window, but it's there. And you're trying to loot alien artifacts from it. Here we have a personal log, which I'm going to read. This is quite interesting, and every ship you generate has a different log. There's a limited amount, but gives you a good bit of history on what's what and why you're here. And yeah, that is our story. We're a miner person. We found a comet with some stuff in it, and we're going to arrive at this planet and see what we can sell. So let's get going. The first thing we're going to do, just go through this door and go through here. This is our rover. It can carry items, and it's what we're using to loot the planet of its items. First thing we're going to want to do is send it to the garage to remove some unnecessary items. Alright, so there's a few things we don't really want. First up, we don't really need the compass, it's quite useless, just drag that off. Is there anything else we don't need? I don't think so. So we can just launch the rover. Just watch it go, and then I'll go to fly it. And off it goes, out to space. Now, while we're here, I may as well show you one other game mechanic. Medical. Now, this planet is very dangerous. You're constantly gaining radiation. Eventually the radiation will kill you, but your objective is to get out before that happens. Nothing wrong with me right now, but eventually there will be. The radiation level you have will get higher and higher, and it's a risk versus reward, as a too high radiation will reduce your score, but if the radiation is too low and you leave, you won't have much. Therefore, it is up to you to decide if you want to keep getting more alien artifacts or leave and hope you don't die before you come back. About to hit the ground, so let's go. Although some of this stuff is worth score, there's one other thing we can use it for, and that is getting items ourselves. Just come over here. See, there's an object nearby, and I need to find out where it is. Just get to this pyramid thing, I reckon, and it's in range. So then, we pick it up. The video quality on this is really bad, but that's deliberate. Alright, let's go see what else we can loot from here. Object nearby, let's pick it up. I can see something in the distance over there, so let's go check it out. An important thing to note is that you've only got one rover. If it's destroyed, then you're dead. You can't send any more expeditions down, and you get a massive penalty to your score. So you've got to keep this thing alive. Right now there isn't much that can hurt it, just if you flip it over or it gets too hot, but as you get further and further out, you'll find alien machines that will want to kill you. Luckily they can't get at you, but the rover's still dangerous, so you need to protect it. Cool looking tree thing. No object nearby, so it's useless to us. Let's see, what is that? Oh, that's just another tree thing. This will probably have something of value. I believe the object is here. I was right. Pick it up and let's go. There, we are fully stocked up. Now the only thing we need to do now is ensure that we're not going to flip over when we land again. Just need a nice, safe and flat spot. This should do it. And hit recall. Now we should just check we're not dying of radiation. We need to be treated. Okay. Now we just need to wait for the rover to come back. And then we can do some science with it. And look, there's our ship. Just get to the cargo bay so we can get ready to unload. And there it is, on its first expedition back from the surface. Now let's put all of these in science. Now then, we could research these all at once, but that divides the power, so what I'm going to do is suspend several of these. Spend 3 of these, so one of them is completed faster. There are 3 stages, and it tells you what it is in each stage. This one is mechanical, which narrows it down. Once we reach stage 2, it turns out it is some sort of heat sink. Or maybe not, perhaps it's something you can use to weapons. Let's just start researching again, and see what everything else is. Once we've researched all of these, we'll see if there's anything we can use. Just finish researching this, and it might be useful. And we have a flamethrower. I'm probably not going to use this. It's incredibly heavy, hard to use because the power is going to drain my battery very fast, and it generates massive amounts of heat. Furthermore, it's too large to be mounted on the turret, so I'm going to have to turn the entire rover in order to shoot something, and that's hard. We also have a sensor of some kind, an electrical weapon of some kind, and a mechanical device. Let's see what this mechanical device can do. And we have a thermal device. Alright. Let's just finish researching these and see what else we have. Electrical weapons about to be done. Let's see what it possesses. And we have an arc projector. This seems like something I could use, but it consumes a massive amount of power, so I'm going to leave it for now, but if I have anything else that I might use, then I'm going to take it. The sensor is a detector. That is very interesting, and let's see what it is. I should also mention that there's a few things that are interesting about this game. This isn't a horror game, it's more of a suspense game. You're above a dead planet and you have no idea what's going on. And this ship is much bigger than the stuff you normally use. You've got medical, but then you also have engineering here. And you don't really need to use engineering much, but if it is useful, it will be very useful. Anyway, the researcher finished, and it's apparently a heavy flamer. I probably need to go into wait until I get either a heatsink or an extra power source until I can use something else. Look, 2,453.3 heat per second. It is so incredibly heating that it will probably destroy my rover within seconds and melt the entire thing into a slag pile. This doesn't seem useful, it's just a compass. I'm probably just going to put all of these in storage. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to launch the rover and put all of these in storage while it's getting its way down to the planet. Just a quick check back in medical to see I'm going to survive the next 5 weeks. And just in time for landing. Atmospherics terminal offline. That's another thing I need to mention. Because of science stuff, the radiation of the planet is going to mess with your computers, so eventually you're going to need to fix them just by turning it off, on and off again. Off and on again. It's surprising how simple that could be. Let's see, is there anything useful here? Seems like a big door that's locked. Nope, nothing here. Very well, let us proceed in the direction I was proceeding earlier. Nearly there, let's see what we can get this time. Maybe it's a laser boost. What the heck was that? Is something shooting at me? Why are there explosions? Turn the turret on. Come on. Object nearby, I want to pick it up. Please don't blow me up. Oh cool, it's a sensor. Forgot to mention, whenever... Okay, I was getting closer. Why are there explosion sounds? I don't like it. Just slowly reverse towards it. Oh yeah, those are explosions. Something's shooting at me, I'm running. Let's go back the other way then. That was definitely nerve-wracking. And it's still shooting at me. Is it following me? I'm not sure. Regardless, I need to run. Nothing there. Anything over here? Nothing. Okay, this is problematic. Let's try going this way, see if I can find anything over here. Can't really go back the way I came because I'd get shot. So I essentially need to go this way, see if I can find anything I can steal. I mean borrow. I mean requisition as part of legitimate salvage. Yeah, that sounds at least illegal. Oh, is this a giant gun turret? Looks like a giant gun turret. Maybe we can use the gun on our spaceship. Regardless, let's have a look. And go over here. Pick it up. It is a mechanical device. Oh, our battery's down. I'll have to recharge it by using the generator. The generator is not really needed. I can turn it on and off, so it's only needed when the battery's down. Otherwise I don't just keep it off. Something over here as well. Picking up. Something completely new. Interesting. And the spiky thing over here should be our last stop for today. Must go around the other side, I guess. Should probably be less reckless with my driving. Ah, I see. I need to go around here, turn, and there's a ramp or object should be just here. Something new again. How interesting. Now let's just get to a safe space. It's good enough. Alright. While we're waiting for the rover to return, I'll go fix that atmospherics terminal or something. I'm not sure how useful atmospherics actually is though. User terminals, force reboot, life support. There we go. I don't understand why I need this, but life support seems like the kind of thing that's already handled. It's not going to be a problem unless you deliberately start messing with it, so... Oh, what just happened? Oh great, I just rebooted the entire ship. Now I have to wait for this thing to fix itself. Which is great. Don't need to refill anything unless I accidentally open the airlock, so should be fine. Then when the rover comes in, it's probably going to vent the entire ship and I'll die or something. Alright. Start researching. Sensor and mechanical device are both faster to research since we've got something similar before. I'll research these and I guess might call it a day there. See? Much faster. We have a detector, probably a compass. Just start researching all of them. We have a sensor piece, and this is taking a while to research, so most likely something completely new. An electrical device, interesting. And then mechanical, we have a thermal device, like last time, okay. But the computers are all beepity booting and they're beepity boopity boops. And the beepy booping is nearly done for the thermal and detector. But we still have the sensor and the electrical. Let's see what the electrical is. Might be useful, might not be. It is a power storage device. Might be able to replace my battery if I use this. May as well do radiation treatment while I'm waiting. It's important to note that treating radiation very frequently is easier than treating radiation occasionally. It is a target scanner. Interesting, that's probably going to be useful, but consumes a lot of power, so I'm going to just need to see if the power storage will live up to it. Thermal, we have a water flush. What does this do? Oh, that is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. It is a emergency heat sink that has limited capacity. That could definitely be useful. I think I might mount the flame thing on the turret as well. We have a surge capacitor here, which can hold a maximum of 4 units of power and just charges it incredibly quickly. I'm not sure how useful that would be compared to the auxiliary, no, the reserve battery. Might want to install some stuff, so... And the flame projector goes to the garage as well. That way I can set things on fire. And the other detector ends up being... Drumroll please. Insert drumroll sound effect here. A... arrow indicator. Oh, okay. So this is pointing to something. I'm probably going to want that. Let's just see what the battery can do. Yes, this can hold 50 units. So I probably won't be replacing it. But what I will be doing is adding the heatsink and the flamethrower. And I'll be removing some other stuff. But you'll have to wait for that next time. I don't know much about YouTube, but I do know cliffhangers are good because they keep your viewers coming back for more. So that's all for now. Come back next time if you want me to play more of this amazing game.